What's up everybody, it's Sean here and I'm here today to give you guys a review of the Asics Gel-Kayano 14 in the Simply Taupe and Oatmeal colorway. Today's video was brought to you by Move Insoles. Move Insoles is one of the leaders in the performance insole space, and their products are designed and tested by pro athletes such as Damian Lillard and Chris Paul of the NBA. And while they're more known for their performance insoles for the court, they also sell this one right here, which is called their all-day insole, which is meant to be worn for casual everyday use. So let me tell you guys, this insole is one of the most technologically advanced insoles I've ever seen. First of all, this insole is primarily constructed out of recharge foam, which is their proprietary technology, which is what gives the insole that responsiveness and that cushion feel. And you can see this back half of the insole, we have this black colored TPU shank plate. This really cradles your foot. It gives you a ton of structure and support. And there's other features on this insole, for example, this active heel technology, which gives you added impact protection in the area that you need it most. So as you can see, there's so much going on with these insoles, and the thing that I really feel sets it apart from other insoles on the market is that it really gives you a lot of support, especially underneath the arches of your foot. So if you don't believe me, try a pair for yourself. I've linked their website, their social media, all that good stuff down below, so check them out, let me know what you guys think, and be sure to tell them that I sent you. So this right here is a general release, you heard me right, this is a GR colorway of the Asics Gel-Kayano 14. General release is always a good thing. That means you don't have to jump through hoops to buy this pair if you're a fan of it. So these recently released here in Canada, and they released for a price of $150 US or $210 here in Canada. The official colorway for this shoe is Simply Taupe and Oatmeal. And the first thing I thought of when I saw this colorway is that because it's more of a monotone sort of look, it sort of dulls down the whole running shoe look and gives it more of a casual use appeal. So the Gel-Kayano 14 is a running shoe that released back in 2008, but as you probably know by now, it's extremely popular to be worn for everyday casual use. So diving into the details of this shoe, as we start things off with the toe box, you'll see this base layer of the shoe. This is constructed out of this beige colored mesh. Surrounding the front toe cap, we have this tonal colored suede, which is done in a slightly darker beige tone, and we have these lines which are debossed throughout, and they're filled in with this off-white colored paint. Next to this, we have these synthetic overlays, which is done in more of a vinyl sort of material. And then covering the eyelets, we have more of that same suede. And suede is also used to construct the Asics signature stripes, which covers the side panels of both sides of the sneaker. But just like the toe box, this area is filled in with a sail or off-white colored paint to give it a little bit more contrast. Beneath this, we have more of that same mesh that we saw earlier on the toe box. And then surrounding the heel of the shoe, we have more of that same beige colored suede, and we have Gel-Kayano 14 branding pressed onto the lateral side. On the heel on the bottom, we have these slits, and then above this we have gel branding right in the center. As far as the laces go, so these only come with one lace option, and they're an oval shaped lace which is done in this cream or off-white color. Underneath this, the tongue is primarily constructed out of the same mesh that we saw on the toe box. However, we do have a suede overlay on the top, and here we have Asics branding which is pressed on in this off-white color. The back of the tongue and the interior of the shoe, this is covered in this cream colored lining. And then as far as the insoles go, so these come with an Outsole branded foam insole which is pretty well padded and has a nice squishiness to it. This is finished in this cream color on the top, and we have Asics branding which is pressed onto the heel in this beige tone. So the upper of the Gel-Kayano 14 sits atop this full-length EVA foam midsole which is done in this off-white color. Encased within the foam midsole, we have gel technology which is featured underneath the forefoot, which is visible with these two areas here, and then we have this larger gel unit which is visible on the lateral side of the heel. So gel technology helps with impact protection and shock absorption, and it's a hallmark or a staple in Asics running shoe line. Turning this pair over to the bottom, so this outsole is constructed out of rubber and a mix of cream and beige colored rubber. We have these grooves on the forefoot to give you added flexibility, and then right in the middle, we have what Asics calls their truss stick technology, which in simple terms is a TPU or plastic shank plate, which helps prevent the shoe from twisting, and it adds torsional rigidity and midfoot support. So that breaks down the look and the construction of these Gel-Kayano 14s. And for those wondering about sizing, to me these fit like any other Gel-Kayano 14, so I personally recommend sticking true to size. My foot measures as a true size 10, slightly on the wider side. I got these in a size 10 and they fit me really well. If you do have a really wide foot though, you might be better off going up a half size, but I feel like for narrow, normal, or slightly wide footers, just sticking with your actual measured foot size, you should be okay. Moving on to the comfort, so the Gel-Kayano 14 is an extremely comfortable shoe, though I have to say it leans more towards the supportive side as opposed to the soft side. Don't get me wrong though, it still has a very plush feel on your foot, but you're not gonna have an overly sinking feeling like you're stepping on a mattress. And what I like about the Gel-Kayano 14 specifically is that you really feel a lot of support underneath the arches of your foot. So this is definitely one of those shoes that you can wear for hours and hours on end, or it's a shoe that you can bring with you on vacation if you're walking a lot. Finally, in terms of the quality and the craftsmanship on this pair, so first off, material quality was pretty decent, but it wasn't anything amazing. When I think of the Gel-Kayano 14, I usually think of synthetic materials, a lot of fuses, a lot of plastic layers. But like I said, this pair utilizes some suede on this upper, so that definitely is a step up. It gives it more of an elevated premium feel as opposed to being just strictly a running shoe. But I have to say, this suede, it wasn't the best suede I've ever seen. It is a little bit more on the flatter and scratchier side, but to me it's still a step up over the typical plastic materials. And from a build and craftsmanship standpoint, I thought it was pretty flawless. I thought the panels were consistently cut and placed, the stitch job was good, no glue stains or paint stains, nothing like that. So all in all, I was really happy with how these turned out. So with all that out of the way now, let me toss these on feet. I'll lace them up and I'll show you guys how these look. I don't know how you guys feel about cream or off-white toned shoes. Is it a little bit overdone by now? Maybe. But to me, the main selling point of this shoe is that it feels like a more of an elevated Gel-Kayano 14. And I love how the tonal look of this shoe kind of takes away from the running shoe look and feel of the Gel-Kayano 14, and it gives it more of a lifestyle edge. So this is easily a shoe that you can wear with a lot of different outfits, and it's going to look really, really solid in the upcoming fall season. And like I mentioned in the beginning, this is a general release colorway, so you don't have to jump through any hoops. You can grab these right now, or I wouldn't be surprised if they eventually made their way on sale. So let me know in the comment section down below, what do you guys think about the Simply Taupe and Oatmeal colorway of the Asics Gel-Kayano 14? Is this a shoe you think you would pick up and rock? Are you kind of tired of the cream tone sneakers? Or are you just not a fan of the Gel-Kayano 14? Anything's valid, just let me know in the comment section down below, what are your thoughts? As usual, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. You can follow me on Instagram at sgo8, follow me on X, formerly known as Twitter, at sean.go spelt out, and visit my website at seango.ca. So thanks so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this review and hopefully it helped you in some way, and I'll catch you guys all in the next one.